Hi everyone, welcome back to Dimitra's Dishes. So today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a delicious dessert that's perfect for entertaining or for keeping in your freezer for those times when friends stop by and you want to pop something in the oven super quick to serve with a nice hot cup of tea or coffee. I'm going to teach you how to make my chocolate hazelnut hand pies. They're delicious, they're super easy to make, and you guys asked for them when I taught you how to make the arugula. We're going to be using that same dough, which is one of my favorite pie doughs to ever make. It's the only pie dough that I ever use. Let's go over the ingredients and then we're going to get started. So in my mixer I have 2 sticks of unsalted butter. I have some cream cheese here, full fat, always whole milk, a little bit of flour. We're going to use some strawberries and bananas. Those are totally optional. A little bit of sugar for sprinkling over the top, your favorite chocolate hazelnut spread, and a little bit of egg wash, which is basically just one egg yolk with a couple tablespoons of water. And that's it. We're going to begin by making the pie dough. The pie dough is super simple to make. I have a whole video dedicated just to that. We're going to combine our butter and our cream cheese, and that's at room temperature. We're going to beat it until it's all combined and incorporated and fluffy. Then I'm going to add the all-purpose flour to it and beat it just until it all comes together and forms a dough. So once the dough is ready, you want to take it out and form it into a disc, put it over a piece of parchment paper, and just wrap it up and chill it for at least 30 minutes in your refrigerator. You could also freeze it for a couple of weeks in the freezer and then let it come to temperature. Before we get started with rolling out the dough, I'm going to begin by cutting my strawberries into slices. Now you can add strawberries to this, you could do bananas, you could do a nice combination, or you could just leave it plain. You could also sprinkle in some chopped toasted hazelnuts if you wanted to. My favorite crepe when I'm in Greece is a Nutella, and they actually don't have Nutella in Greece. They have merenda, which is the Greek chocolate hazelnut spread. And my favorite one to get, all of our favorite actually, is the chocolate hazelnut with strawberries. So that's where this came from. So we're just going to slice the strawberry into a few slices. That should be good enough for now. And then if you like bananas and chocolate hazelnut spread, you can just slice up a banana. Not too thin. You want them to hold their texture while they bake. So that looks good. We're going to set this aside, and now we're going to roll out our pie dough. So I'm just going to sprinkle some all-purpose flour over my work surface on my counter here, and I'm just going to roll it out to about 1/8 of an inch in thickness. That looks good, and making sure that the dough has been chilled makes it much easier for it to be rolled out. I'm going to use this glass to cut out the round shapes, but if you have a 3.5 or 4-inch circular cookie cutter, that would do too. I just have misplaced mine. I can't find it. I'm just going to cut out circles of dough, just like that. This recipe makes about 15 or 16 hand pies, depending on the size that you're making them. You can totally make them smaller. You could even make them little squares. You'll probably get more if you want to make like little bite-sized pies. You can do that too. But these are a nice single serving size, so that's why I'm choosing this size. And then I have a little mini ice cream scoop that just makes it so much easier to scoop out the spread. I'm going to put a scoop of about a tablespoon full of this chocolate hazelnut spread on each one of my circles, my pie doughs, and then I'm going to top them with either a banana or a strawberry or both. Then we're just going to fold these over and put them on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. So you want to take each one when they're done with your hand and just press them together, just press the edges together, put them on the baking sheet tray. Then we're going to go in with a fork and just create a nice decorative border. So I'm going to keep preparing these right now, and then I'm going to take all the remaining dough that's left over and I'm going to roll it out one more time to get as many little hand pies as I can. So this batch made 18 hand pies. Now I'm just gonna bake them in my oven. It's preheated at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm not baking all of them because we will eat all of them in no time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the majority of them. I'm only gonna bake about 8 or so. And then I'm gonna take the rest of them and I'm gonna pop them in my freezer. As soon as they harden up and they firm up and they chill like really well, I'm gonna take them and put them in a freezer bag and store them up to a month and then just take them out and bake them as I need them. I love to have these on hand, you guys. I'll show you what they look like as soon as they're ready. It took 25 minutes for my pies to be ready and they're still pretty hot. You want these to cool down a little bit because the chocolate inside gets super hot and it can burn you. So these are good to be served more closer to room temperature. But let's see, I wonder which one has the banana and the strawberry in it. Let's cut into it and take a look. This one has banana in it, but just look at how beautiful that looks. It's too hot for me to eat it or to even taste it, so I'm gonna have to wait until it cools down and make myself a cup of tea to go with this. You guys go on the website, www.dimitrasdishes.com. Make this, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. This pastry is one of my favorite pie pastries to make. It's what I use to bake my apple pie with, to make arugula and so many desserts. It's perfect for savory things too because it's tender, it's also flaky, and it's super light, and it's really rich in flavor because it has the cream cheese and the butter in it. Let me know what you added to the chocolate filling in the comment section down below, and let me know what you want to learn next. Thank you guys for spending time with me today. I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone.